It's the 32 days of Lingus. Day number 4. That means it's time for WrestleMania number 4, folks.
I was wondering how you kept track.
You know what? That's a very easy way to do it. Otherwise, I know I'd be in big, big trouble. So, I'm Cav Manning.
I'm Fausty Walnuts.
And this one was taking place in Atlantic City.
At the Atlantic City Convention Hall, but as they'll tell you, Trump Plaza.
Yes, President Trump was in attendance, and his hair is exactly the same.
Oh, yeah.
You see it from the back being combed.
Right.
It splits in the back. I'm like, what the hell? What's going on with this? So anyway, it was the first 4-hour WrestleMania as well.
Right. March 27th, 1988, in front of 18,165.
Gorilla and Jesse were your announcers.
Yeah.
And special guests Vanna White and Bob Uecker, who was like beating off constantly looking for Vanna White.
Hall of Famer Bob Uecker.
Oh, yeah.
Now you see why he was in the Hall.
Yeah. He was very active with the WWE. The singing of the anthem was Gladys Knight without the pimps.
No pimps.
No. We had a battle royal to start this off, and I remember it very clearly.
Yeah, me too.
See, from this Mania on, I remember very, very vividly. Like, I remember this well. 3, you remember a match, here and there.
Right.
But 4 seems to be like, I don't know. It got a little more glitz and glamour to it.
That helped too.
Yeah.
Even though they went from 93,000 people to 18.
That's very odd.
That's what, it is weird.
Yeah.
It's like you would think you did that before. Why can't you get another big arena?
Yeah.
But
especially for what this was. But then again, at this time, you couldn't advertise any matches.
That's true.
You barely could advertise a match. Probably, I think, 3 matches you could advertise. Well, I mean, you could do the first round.
Let's see. You had the non-tournament matches were Bad News Brown winning the Battle Royal.
What a way to jump ahead.
Sorry.
Well, we had Bret Hart turning good.
Was that 1, 2, 3? Yeah, there was like 3 non-tournament matches.
Bret Hart and
4.
Bad News decided to team up together.
Yeah.
And try to win the Battle Royal together. That's what they were going to do. Right. It was against JYD.
Mm-hmm.
JYD was the good guy left.
Black on black crime.
Yes, and so they had... see, Bad News is like, I don't know why you say Vince is racist. Bad News won this thing.
They liked his gimmick so much, they gave it to a white guy later down the road.
Very white, because he's English. So he throws Bret out and wins a trophy that's like over 6 feet tall.
It was a huge-ass trophy.
Giant trophy. Bret comes in and beats the shit out of Bad News.
Fucking sore loser.
And yeah, like it's every man for himself if you didn't know Bret. And then throws the trophy down and smashed it. What's funny is it's like, so what? This automatically made Anvil a good guy? Just like that? He goes, well, my buddy don't like bad guys. So, yeah, okay. What was weird is there was it was like all tag team people.
Yeah.
It was tons of tag team people. Reigns' daddy was in it.
Oh, that's right, huh?
And what was odd, too, is they're all in it, and they would be announced while they're in the ring. They would say their name, and they would come away from the ropes to the middle and raise their hand and walk back to this place. So it was the Rougeaus, Sika, there we go, Reigns' daddy, the Bullshits, the Hearts, Hillbilly Jim, Danny Davis, Harley Race, Animal, which I'm like, oh, is that from Hawk? No. It's a different animal.
Yeah.
It's the hairy animal.
Yeah.
The Killer Bees, Ken Patera, JYD, Sam Houston, Outlaw Ron Bass, Bad News Brown, the Stallions. So as we say, Bret flipped, turned toe, and that was the end of that. That's the way they started off. They were like, boy, oh boy, you got everyone in the world. Everyone I think who worked for wrestling, worked for WWE, was in Mania 4. It had to be. With that much going on.
Yeah, no kidding.
Round 1, we had DiBiase versus Hacksaw.
Should we talk real quick why they had a tournament?
Okay, go ahead.
Because this was when they had to vacate the title because Andre beat Hogan on Saturday night's main event.
By the Twin Magic.
Twin Magic.
Original Twin
edition.
Magic.
And then Andre said, all right, I'm going to sell this belt to DiBiase.
Just like
I'm going to retire and I'm going to go on a cruise for a year or something like that.
Just like Twin Magic, Earl and Dave were trying to make T-shirts disappear. They couldn't do that.
So President Jack Tunney stripped the title from DiBiase.
Now, was he shown in? He was shown in this WrestleMania in the package. No.
Who, Tunney?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
That's on your list.
No, I'm gonna put it on my list. I don't know if I got all the guys that were in the Battle Royal. I'm sure there was some dead guys in there.
Oh yeah. Patera, right? No, Patera's alive.
I think he's alive.
Yeah, he's alive. See, I feel bad when you were saying about Bundy, right? So yes, they had to have a tournament to because it got vacated because Andre was selling the belt to DiBiase.
It's so odd how Andre's trying to win the belt the year before, and now he's finally won it. He says, "I'm good.
I'd rather take the money.
I'll sell it and just
why not?
Like
I take the money. And at the same time, you say, all right, in the record books, does it say DiBiase and Andre were world champions?
I think it does.
That's the problem when they do these weird things. You say, well, is that in the history book? Does that count?
Yeah.
Were they champions and for how long?
And because of this, in the tournament, Hogan and Andre got a first-round bye.
That's very bizarre. I'm bringing that up as well because why? Why did they get a first-round bye? Other than the fake reason why. Why should they get a first-round bye? They shouldn't. It was like they got to go to, okay, don't pass go. Just get there.
Yeah.
Okay. DiBiase versus Hacksaw. Andre grabbing Hacksaw's leg and punching Hacksaw in the face, which causes him to lose. Then you get The Rock. The Rock.
Again
against Dino Bravo.
Mm-hmm.
Fake music for The Rock.
Yeah.
Because they couldn't play Superstar.
Right.
Jesus Christ Superstar they couldn't play, so it's terrible music. And you get another DQ in here. So Morocco won this by DQ. Hammer Time versus Steamboat. Mm-hmm. Bringing his baby to the ring.
Yeah.
That was annoying.
Richie.
That was annoying. What'd you say his name?
Richie, I think.
His name is Richie?
Mm-hmm.
Richie Steamboat?
Yep.
You know how old he is then now? Because what year is that then?
Oh, he's not that old. He's like 20. No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's in his 20s. Early.
So I think I want to say he was in NXT. But he
really?
Yeah.
With the half white? I saw the wife then takes away the kid.
Yeah.
You get so the Hammer wins this, which is very odd too. He's going, oh, what the hell happened to Steamboat?
Yeah, no shit.
Macho Man versus Butch Reed, and there is no Jive Soul Bro music.
Yeah. So sad.
However, there is later in the other Manias.
Well, that doesn't make sense.
Does not. There is plenty of this that happens throughout the years, where on the network at least.
Right.
Where things change.
Inconsistency.
Yeah. One Man Gang versus Bam Bam Bigelow with Oliver Humperdinck.
Yes.
I was always told back in the day that was Paul Bear.
Oh, really?
Because I guess I got them crossed up between Percy Pringle and Oliver Humperdinck.
Oh.
Like same type of goofy name.
Mm-hmm.
Rick Rude versus Jake was fantastic.
Oh, yeah.
Which could possibly be a match of the night there. Time limit draw. Yeah. And he gets his shit in later at the end. Get his DDT. Of course, you got to do that. Hercules versus the Warrior. That's a match that was just for the hell of it.
Yeah, non-tourney match.
Yeah, I'm like, a Warrior should be like, well, what kind of bullshit is this?
Yeah, he was new.
I don't get into the tournament. F you. And it was one of the weirdest ending for this. Like, he barely gets past Hercules because it's Hercules giving a belly-to-back bridge suplex. And on the 3 count, Warrior lifts his shoulder, but Hercules still has his down.
Yeah.
And that's how he wins?
Really weird.
It's like, okay, he can barely beat Hercules.
Herc the jerk.
There's round 2. Andre and Hulk we get. The big Andre Hulk.
Part 3.
Part 3, yeah. I was going to say rematch, but the bullshit. It is very, very odd because it's a double disqualification.
Yeah, which sucked.
Which it shouldn't have been.
Yeah.
Because Hulk uses the chair first.
Mm-hmm.
He hits him with the chair.
Yeah, God forbid Hogan.
No, God, no. And the referee's telling him, yelling at him, put it down, put it down. Mm-hmm. And Andre then gets the chair and hits him. And, like, throws the chair because he's so awkward.
Right.
He can't, he's barely walking, and he throws the chair at Hogan. So then it's a double. And it's like, hey, ref, he did use it first.
Hey, look.
Thanks. The Rock versus DiBiase. I'll never get tired of it. Rock Sr., not Rocky Johnson, then.
I was saying DiBiase Sr.
Oh, okay. There we go. The Rock versus Priceless Ted DiBiase. Of course, we get DiBiase with this win here.
Right.
Now, the one-man gang gets a bye.
You're right. The
Which
OMG.
is so,
the OMG.
That's pretty good. This is, it gets to be a little goofy where it's too many people with buys.
Right.
So, he gets a bye. The Mach versus Valentine.
Mm-hmm.
Who cares?
Yeah.
Macho wins.
I'll also point out Savage is a good guy now after being a bad guy previously.
Yeah, during that year, he flipped back he turned toe for the first time.
Ooh, IC title match.
You know what? Beefcake was my guy.
I know.
So damn
Me
long.
too.
It killed me that they wouldn't give him the belt.
Yep.
I was like, what do you think that was all about? Because didn't they say they were going to, and then he had his accident?
I think so.
But that accident was way later.
Mm.
Because I thought it's SummerSlam 88 originally, right?
Yeah, because this was 88, right? Yeah.
Well, so then he was going to finally get it like at SummerSlam after this?
Yeah.
And it wasn't
So
like,
that's
this
when
is
the
his
Warrior
last
got it.
shot,
Right.
and then he got hurt.
Yeah. Shit.
All right, then.
Yeah, and they hot-shotted Warrior from there.
But I'm thinking, did he get hurt because he fights in Mania 6?
Mm-hmm.
And he's fine. But, like, you see him in Mania 9, and he has a faceplate helping himself so he doesn't get hurt. And remember, because they were going to hit him in the face, and Jimmy Hart was helping. No, please, you're going to kill him.
Yeah.
And it was like, well, hadn't it been... How long is this now?
Yeah,
but he was fighting all these other times, no problem. Okay, all right, thank you.
Whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, Beefcake won via DQ. Congratulations.
Jesus Christ. And cuts Jimmy Hart's hair.
Mm-hmm.
So he got something.
Oh, not my hair, baby.
Oh, I'm going to have to get those transplants later. Remember how bald he was when they show on that commercial?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, and he still keeps an afro. Like a fucking, he keeps the pompadour.
Yep, he's got to keep the gimmick.
Yeah. The Bulldogs in Coco against the Islanders and Bobby because they kidnap Matilda.
Oh, that's right, yep.
Now, Jake just feeds it laxatives. Through hot dogs, right?
What a great story.
Feeding them hot dogs through the door. Jesus Christ, there's shit all over the roof. God. DiBiase gets a bye later. Yep. Macho versus Valentine. Macho going over.
Mm-hmm. Oh no, this is Macho versus.
Oh, Gang. Sorry,
yeah,
I thought I said Greg. Sorry. Yeah. It's back in that day. I'm wondering if it was nowadays, would we have said, "Oh, we know Macho's going to win this whole thing"? I don't know, because Hogan's there. You go, right. Hogan going to get it back.
Yeah.
Hogan had been in every main event so far.
Right.
And he still is in that main event later.
Well, yes, of course.
Still involved.
Has to be.
Then we have Strike Force Tag Champions against Demolition.
There's my team.
I love a Demolition. And they use Mr. Fuji's cane.
Yep.
Over old Boston Crab boy Martel. And they get the pin on Strike Force for winning the first time winning the Tag Team Championship. Here come the Axe.
And here comes the Smasher.
Finals, DiBiase versus the Mach. And Elizabeth can't take all this double teaming. What?
Yeah.
Come on now. I let you right into that.
Hey now.
Elizabeth can't take all the double teaming, so she has to leave and bring another man into it. Hogan.
Pulling him. Of course, Hogan.
3 holes, no waiting. It's always... He's always being pulled and he doesn't know what's going on.
I love
She's Lassie.
Yeah.
She cannot speak. He's looking around always, right?
Yeah.
What's going on? And then he looks forward and his cheeks blow up. He gets fired up every time. And he's like, oh, we're going to get him. So Hogan, as Bobby would say, told you, he's a fucking cheater. He cheats. And,
Cheat to win.
Cheats to win. And I laughed at, like, Hogan pretends he's sitting at ringside still because he uses the chair and then squats.
Chair on, yeah. But Macho still hit the elbow.
And this begins WrestleMania 5.
Yes.
Because he puts his hand
a year
on her ass.
Now, I wonder if that was on
I don't
purpose.
think it was. I think
Hogan
I don't
was being
think
a
that
fucking sleaze.
I think Hogan was making sure she didn't fall on her fucking
he just
back.
happened to touch her ass.
I don't even think. I think he barely put his hand there. I mean, what's funny is when they're doing the replay stuff for later down the road, he pauses it.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Look at that. It's
Look
like
at that.
it was a RHC of a second that his hand was there.
Quick tap.
Macho Man becoming champion for the very first time ever, and that's how your Mania ends. What are your notes?
Those no longer with us. Bad News Brown, The Rock, Andre the Giant, Randy Savage, Miss Elizabeth, Tino Bravo, Bam Bam, Bigelow, Oliver Humperdinck, Rick Rude, Ultimate Warrior, Hercules, Sherry, who was in there as who was she playing? Rocket.
Oh, she was one of the honka.
Yeah.
Not that one yet, but
she
one
was
of the
in there. I forget what her name was.
honkettes.
Yeah. British Bulldog and Jack Tunney bringing us to a new total of 14.
Wow. Well, that's it for this today's show of.
I mean, overall, it was having the whole tournament thing. It did make it for a pretty good Mania overall.
Yeah, I enjoyed the Mania. So if you want to find out our stuff, go to lingusmafia.com.
Follow us on Twitter at RealWrestleLingus.
I'm Kev Manning.
I'm Fausty Walnuts.
And we'll see you tomorrow with 32 Days of Lingus.